story was set many centuries ago in what is nowadays Shropshire. And in Shropshire those days there was a great big wood, not like it is now, fields, and we think it's pretty now, but in those days it was beautiful. And in the wood, the beautiful wood, there lived a hunter. And do you know this hunter's name?
No. Hunter?
What's your name? What's your name?
Joe.
Joe. Would you believe it? Joe, the hunter, he lived in this little hut, and he was a big man. Okay, he was tall. As a hunter, he had a strong arm. He could pull his bow back, and he had a great big bushy blonde hair. He was like a lion. He was like a great big lion, and a lion would think about crossing him because he was so big. But the only thing that would even think about crossing Joe would be his wife. And his wife was also quite a big woman, to be fair, so she would often give him a backhand when he got his muddy shoes on their bearskin rug in the hut, or if they left the hut door open outside and let the draft in, she'd go, "Joe, close that door now!" He'd do what she said every time. And they also had a little boy, Ewan, and he was 1 year old. And he loved playing, and he'd roll around, and he'd play on their carpet, and they loved the boy really dearly. And Joe, he looked the spitting image. Joe, even at 1 year, he had a great big bushy mane of hair. And they had one other member of their family, a dog, and he'd use this dog to help him with his hunting. And the dog's name was Wem. And Wem had a lot of phlegm. He loved to slobber everywhere. He'd slobber on the bed. He'd slobber all over the bed. He'd slobber all over Ewan. He was so gentle with Ewan. He was as gentle as a gentle thing, only gentler. And the only way he'd ever hurt you was probably drowning him in his slobber. So, Ewan played with his dog, and Joe would watch him play. And when he wanted to go hunting, he'd go out to the front of his hut, and he'd play a special whistle to call Wem the dog.
Wow.
And he'd hear boom, 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 boom. And round the corner of the hut would come the great big dog, slobber everywhere. And he'd come up with his great big paws, put them on his shoulders, and they'd go off hunting together. Now one day, Joe came out in front of his hut, with his little whistle. He braced himself for the impact of his dog, but nothing came. He tried again. Still nothing. So he fiddled around with his whistle.
Oh, the clangers.
The dog wouldn't come. And he thought, well, I'll go hunting on my own. So he went off into the woods with his bow and arrow to hunt. And he hadn't gone far when he saw a great big stag. Precious gets me. The antlers were out here, and he thought, I've got to have that stag. So he got his bow and arrow. He took aim. He took one more step, and he stood on a thorn. And he looked down at his foot, and it was a tiny little thing, only about a millimetre long. And this was one time in his life, a tear came to Joe's eye. Oh. He looked up, and there was the stag, prancing away. And we won't say what he said now, because his language was quite colourful. So he set off to hunt this stag again. He followed his footprints, and it took him another 2 hours to find him again. And he saw it going into a thick patch of undergrowth. So he pulled out his hunting sword, and he went in after it. He was rummaging through it, his hair was getting caught. And behind him, he heard a twig snap, and he thought, oh no. Behind him, the great big stag was there, ready to charge, and it sent its antlers right into his backside. Oh! He turned around, and there was the stag again, prancing off. And he was really angry, out of desperation. He charged after the stag. Come here, you stupid! His form was hurt, and he was limping away, running through the trees, and then he he ran into a thick patch of mud. He got out of the patch of mud finally.
Oh, goodness.
But the deer had gone. So he decided to go home. And he got to his clearing. And there was Wem the dog. He thought, Wem, I needed you today. I really did. And he came bounding over to him. But he noticed something wrong. On the dog, it had blood dripping off its fangs. And its jowls were stained red. And a sudden suspicion came to Joe. And he remembered how much Wem loved playing with you and his little boy. He rushed inside to his hut. It was carnage. Chairs everywhere, cloth and blood splattered. And there was the baby's cot upturned. He ran over to it and looked inside. The baby had gone. He turned to Wem. You monster! You have killed and eaten my son! Stabbed him in the side. The dog, Wem, looked at his master with a look of bewilderment and died. As soon as the dog fallen to the floor, he heard a cry from behind him. And there was a basket upturned. He lifted it up, and there was his son, Ewan, unharmed and waking up. He picked him up, and then he saw another trail of blood reaching out the back of his hut. He followed it, opened the door, and there was the body of a great black wolf, ravaged and torn, with dog bites all over its neck. And he realised that Wem had stood guard over his son and protected him. And the wolf tried to kill his son. He was very, very upset. He picked Wem's body and travelled all the way to the south of Shropshire, to the top of the hill Caercaradoc, and buried his body there and set a pile of stones to mark his body. And to this day, the bones of Wem, the faithful hound, lie there. Thank you.